Hey there, football heads. This is Anne, and welcome to my Let's Play of Helga's Cheese Festival Part 3. Now, before I begin, I hope you guys have noticed, and hopefully you've noticed with my other videos, that I actually got a brand new mic. I am super excited to now have completely eliminated the audio and visual issues I've been experiencing in my other videos, so I hope you guys appreciate and experience it in this video. Anyway, I hope you guys are in good spirits today because Helga and Arnold, will they be able to reconnect and make up? Well, let's see and find out. Making an appearance somehow seems appropriate. I'm sure teachers wondered how I did so well, when I kinda skipped frequently. So as I left the house, per usual, there was Phoebe. The look on her face was ever curious as to how my scheme, if that was the word for it, was going. Sad thing was, even I wasn't sure anymore. Morning, Helga. Morning, Phoebes. How is your plan going? There's a bit of hope and joy in her voice. I wish I could respond with the same tone. I wonder. What? Nothing. It's going fine, no problems. For some reason, I can't be honest with her. I felt like I could barely be honest with myself. But I did decide, if I saw him, I would try to make things better. I had to. I had to explain anxiety got the best of me, explain that fear and doubt were the cause of my explosion, and that in no way whatsoever did he deserve it. And because of that, because of all my serious thoughts to myself, the walk to school was filled mostly with silence. But then I feel like that little gray cloud hanging over my head lifts when I see him. My Arnold. At first I was going to wave, smile, anything, but before I have a chance, he gives a small smile before quickly heading into the building. Knowing him, I would guess he was rushing to get to class. That was what I kept telling myself anyway. Helga? Dumb football head. He probably felt guilty for skipping school the day before. So I walk into class and take my seat behind him, and wait, and wait, and wait for him to turn and look at me, to even say a simple hello. He doesn't do it. As used to watching him from afar as I was, there was a sharp pain in my chest this time around. My mind was jumping to conclusions that I was trying so hard not to make. Calm down, Helga. Everything is fine. I tried to whisper to myself, almost like a calming mantra. I tried to ignore the pain that twists inside me and focus on something else. Anything else. And before I know it, class is over, and Arnold rushes out without a word. Again. Most of the day seemed to go the same way. When lunch finally comes around, I had worked up enough nerve to ask him what was up with the cold shoulder and apologize for everything I had said to him the day before. But by the way he was ignoring me, I can't help but think. He must have figured it out. Figured out that Helga, do you want to sit over there? Phoebe's words break me from my thoughts and I nod at her, falling behind as she leads me to our table. My eyes scan the cafeteria once, twice, but I still can't find him, and I can't understand why. It must have been me, right? Somehow between then and now, he must have read that stupid poem. Must have tried to figure out why I reacted the way I did, why I was so scared. He must have realized that it was all about him. Oh, my haves and hads. It's always been about him. I almost feel like a zombie as I sit down next to Phoebe at the table. She makes polite Phoebe-like chit-chat while I try my best to answer, and I try to eat. But it all kind of feels hopeless now. I felt like if it had been before, I would have come up with some type of incredible scheme to get my way. But this time I didn't know what to do. I had come so far, and now, why was everything crashing in on itself? Why did this always have to happen to me? Can't something ever go right? Ever? And so, like I was saying, Helga, you weren't listening at all, were you? No, Phoebe, I'm sorry. Helga, what's wrong? You've been acting rather strange since this morning. I just shrugged my shoulders. It's probably nothing. I guess I'm overthinking it or something. Something. Overthinking? What are you overthinking, Helga? I let out a long, defeated sigh. Why Arnold isn't here. Oh, Helga, you can't possibly think he's avoiding you. You said things were going well between you two, only yesterday. I know what I said. The words come out harsher than I mean. But something happened after that and... He took me to his room and... Look at her face! Oh, Phoebes. Helga, you didn't! Get your mind out of the gutter, girl. Nothing like that happened. I just... Just what? I gave him something I don't think I should have. Oh. Her face reddens. Of course it does. Phoebe, I let him read one of my poems. Jeez. When did you become such a pervert? Sorry, Helga. I think it might be Gerald's influence. Oh gosh. I'm not even gonna ask. And I don't even want to know. I'd rather you not anyway. It's not like I have to. So, you gave him a poem? Smooth transition, Phoebe. Real smooth. I had to give her some props though. She was making me feel a bit better. But yes, I did. And what if it was too much? What if... Helga? What? I think you should find Arnold and talk with him. But why? A few days ago you said I'd be better off. I know. But I think I was wrong. You do? Arnold makes you happy. And miserable. Well, yes, but mostly happy, right? Ugh. Yeah. Then, go and get your man. I think I understand where she's coming from. He does make me happy. So very happy. And sitting around guessing answers to questions I never even asked isn't going to get me anywhere. Thanks, Phoebes. But that last little outburst? It never happened? Bingo. Forgetting! Oh, Phoebe. So, Helga, what are you gonna do? Decision time. First decision of part 3. What shall it be? I'm gonna go look for him now? Or the second I see him, I'll let him know. You know, Helga tends to, kind of jump the gun a bit. So we're gonna go look for him right now. So I'm gonna go look for him now. I have to hand it to her. Her little talk did help some. It did enough for me to actually get up and make an effort. I didn't know where I was looking though. So I just kind of aimlessly walk about the school and hope sooner or later I'd bump into him. The plan seemed to make a lot of sense. So you think that's what I should do? And there he is. I was just about to run to him to tell him I'm sorry or explain what I did when I hear, "Oh, Arnold, I do so enjoy helping you out." No. Why? Why is this still happening to me? I peer from behind my hiding place and watch. You know I always appreciate your advice. That's just ever so sweet to hear. You're a wonderful person, Arnold, and I want you to be so very happy. Thanks, Leela. Really, it means a lot. Now I just gotta... That was it. This is over. To be honest, I don't know why I ever even tried. I slip out from my cover and go to my next class, hoping the day will just blur by. And luckily for me, Arnold isn't in my afternoon classes. And as soon as the final bell rang, I'm gone. I just run as fast as I can, hoping the pain in my chest will be pushed away by the sting in my lungs. And once again, without meaning to, I end up at these damn fairgrounds. Why? Why do I always end up here? I scream up towards the sky. Are you trying to torture me? Well, you know what? I hope it rains tomorrow. I hope this whole damn place floods and no one can have a good time. They can all sit at home and be miserable. Just like me. Just like Helga? I hear his calm, warm voice and I'm completely frozen. Why is he here? How do we always end up finding each other? Always. Was he looking for me? When I turn and look at him, my heart quickens. Football head, and I can't control my mouth. What are you doing following me around all the time? I've already got one stalker, I don't need another one, especially if it's you. So just go. Why are you out here by yourself? Jeez, didn't you hear me? I don't want you here. Helga, just tell me what's wrong. Helga is not fine. So we're not going to pick this. We're going to go with if you won't go, I will. It sounds very Helga-ish, so if you won't go, I will. Look, I said go. No. Fine. If you won't go, I will. Wait, Arnold? Is he mad at me? I wouldn't blame him if he was. Helga, maybe mad isn't the right word. He then sighs and forces me to look at him. But for some reason that just lights a fire in me. Why don't you just go find Leela? You were with her today anyway. Yeah, I know. I was talking to her about... We want to know more? Or let him find his words? Obviously, I want to know more. About what? About you. Wait, what? I was asking about you, Helga. You're like a puzzle, you know? Hard to figure out with all the pieces scattered and upside down. Probably should have gone to Phoebe, but... You were asking about me? I'm still in shock. Yeah, I want to get to know you better. Then why not just ask me? I knew the answer to my own question, 'cause he thought I'd snap at him. Funny thing is, Leela told me to come to you. That's why I'm here. But even if she didn't, I think I would have come looking for you anyway. So he really was looking for me. No, wait. What is he? I'm sorry. That I wasn't expecting. What? I sound too weak. Why the hell are you sorry? I didn't talk to you today. Pretty much ignored you. That was because I thought that was what you wanted. Why would I ever want that? Ever? 'Cause when you ran off yesterday, I figured I did something wrong. My heart was surely stopped. And I should have asked if you were okay when I saw you this morning. I was wrong and... No. What? My voice is almost like a whisper. I can't get it any louder. I left because of me, not you. Not you. I thought you weren't talking to me today because I scared you off or something, and the way you just accepted it right then. That part of me I always hide, I wasn't prepared for that. But rejection? That's easier to expect. All this time I just assumed that was going to happen, that I'd be laughed at or something. Even though I was so happy when I decided to show my work, but I still somehow got all messed up in my head. But you praised me, Arnold. You surprised me and elated me and scared me. It was a lot to handle all at once. Helga, did you really think I'd laugh at you for opening up to me? Do I seem like that kind of person to you? He was right. Of course he wasn't. No, but still. I was really happy when you gave that poem to me. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I've always known there was a part of you that you hid from everybody else. That you weren't so cold or mean. And when you gave me your poem, well, it was kind of like you gave me the key. Oh, that's so corny. Ha, how corny. He's working his way deeper and deeper into my heart, which is incredible considering how much I truly love him. Yeah, but it's the truth, Helga. And I'm no liar. I know. Nobody but you can say all this corny stuff with a straight face and mean it. He grins at me, despite my sarcasm. Okay. He finally lets go. And for some reason I feel half-hearted about it. So, were you here by yourself because of me? Be honest. I guess that's part of it. A braver soul would have just come clean altogether. These words, oh. So the festival is tomorrow. Looks like it's almost ready. Darn, did that happen fast. I was changing the subject very badly. He glances around the grounds as if to clarify what I had just said. And now he isn't saying anything. Great. Helga? What is it, Arnold? Him suddenly calling my name kind of took me by surprise. Would you like to go with me? No. Did he? Wait, what? Did you say go where? What now? Well, you brought up the festival all of a sudden, and since we both seem to have such an awful time when we come alone, you seem so shy. It's adorable. Oh, God, how I love him. I thought maybe we could have fun if we went together? Slowly I nod my head as if this entire scene may vanish before me, and then he smiles at me, and everything feels okay again. Yeah? Oh, he suddenly coughs, trying to recapture his composure. That's great. We're gonna have a good time, I swear. So do me a favor? Sure, what? Don't be sad anymore, okay? That's such a cute fan art picture. Oh my gosh! You look good when you're smiling. Oh, Arnold. Yeah, I'm super happy. Just look at me, hair boy. Ha, right, Helga. I'll pick you up at 7 tomorrow, okay? Be ready. And with that, his wonderful football head disappears. And then I realize I did it. I actually did it. Without scheming or tricking anybody into anything. I got Arnold to ask me to the festival, and he actually seems excited about it. Good job, Helga. Good job. We knew you could do it. As I head home, I'm nearly dancing in the streets, floating in the clouds. I was so happy. Somehow this all turned out so perfectly. Such is the mysteries of love and life, I suppose. When I reach my room, I take my phone out of my bag and call Phoebe. He asked me. I don't even have to say anything else. I know she'll get it. Really, Helga? I'm so happy for you. Thanks, Phoebes. I'm happy too. And for once, I really, really was. By the time midnight rolls around, hours closer to the festival, I finally find my muse again. Arnold, my love, it may finally be. Could you too feel the same for me? I write and write, filled with inspiration, until I drift off to sleep. Oh, they made up! And it's the final day, April 28th. Oh gosh, guys. When I awake the next morning, I'm thrilled. And I glance at my alarm clock. 8 hours my love would come here looking for me, ready to take me to... It is then I hear the sound of tapping on the window, light but tapping nonetheless. Slowly I go to throw open the blinds and there it was. Oh no. It seems someone had been listening to me yesterday. It's raining. No, raining isn't the right word for it. It's pouring. I rush to my phone to check for messages from Arnold, but there's nothing. Nothing from him anyway. Instead, what I find is a voicemail from Phoebe. As I go to my inbox to listen to my messages, I'm already feeling nervous. And Phoebe's heavy sigh on the other end of the phone does nothing to calm me down. Nope, not at all. In fact, she only makes it worse. Hello, Helga. This is Phoebe. Is she serious right now? I have some rather troubling news I just heard from Gerald that I thought I should tell you. It seems that if the rain doesn't stop by at least this afternoon, the festival will be cancelled. Oh, Helga, I'm so sorry. Why is she apologizing? It's not her fault. I was the one who had asked, no, begged for it to rain today. And the universe finally does as I ask it to. To be honest, I should have seen it coming. Just when I finally get a chance to be with Arnold like I wanted, to show him my true colors because I know now he'll accept me as I am, this happens. Well, that's it. I'm done. I'm going back to bed and maybe, just maybe, I'll wake up somewhere better than here. Oh no. When I finally wake up, the world seems a darker gray than when I went to sleep. The clock reads close to 6:50 and most of the day has slipped away. I didn't care. If the world had actually wanted me happy, I would have been all dressed up, waiting for Arnold to come pick me up for our... I breathe out a rather large, depressed sigh. Date. I move slowly towards my bedroom mirror and look at my reflection in the glass. Helga, old girl, you look like hell. Without thinking much on it, I pull the ties from my pigtails and attempt to brush the nest I like to call hair. Best to look at least presentable in case Bob felt like picking me apart tonight. And while I much rather just hide out in my room for the remainder of the time, my stomach's begging for nourishment, super loudly in fact. So I make my way down the stairs, counting each step aloud. 1, 2, 3. I nearly fall flat on my face when I hear a loud pounding on the door. We have a bell, but they didn't hear me, and I'm too hungry to care. Instead, I ignore whoever's at the door and head to the kitchen, hoping Miriam picked something up to eat. Picked up something to eat. And still that person keeps on knocking. I even hear my father screaming for someone to answer. And what exactly was stopping you, Dad? Oh, but me. He completely ignores. Fine, whatever. I'll get it. And wrap up part 3. Who could be at the door? Well, I hope you guys stay tuned for part 3. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys on part 4. Of course, as usual, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. What more can I say? I am super excited for part 4. Who could it be? I wonder. Anyway, see you guys later. Cheers.